At minus 71 degrees Celsius, the world stops forgiving. Metal snaps like glass. Breath turns to crystals before it leaves your lips. In the endless wide of Siberia, a lone Yakut hunter lives in a wooden cabin half buried by snow. He has survived decades of winters that killed the careless and humble, the strong. He knows the rhythm of the storm, the silence of the tundra, and the rules of survival. But on one brutal night, carried through the wind like a fragile whisper, he hears something that does not belong to the storm, a sound too small for this frozen world, a cry that should not exist at minus 71 degrees Celsius. He steps into the blizzard, each movement slow and deliberate, because falling here means death. Beneath a drifting mound of snow, he finds it, a snow leopard cub, half buried, barely breathing. Its fur is stiff with ice, its body weak and fading. In this land, predators are not friends. A cub today is a hunter tomorrow. Yet something in the cub's fragile struggle stops him from turning away. He wraps the tiny body inside his fur coat and carries it back through the storm. Inside the cabin, by the trembling orange glow of the stove, he begins the long fight against the cold, drop by drop, breath by breath. Through the endless night, he warms the cub's frozen paws, feeds it melted snow and small pieces of dried meat. Outside, the storm does not sleep, and somewhere beyond the white darkness, something is searching. By morning, massive paw prints circle the cabin, not the cubs, bigger, deeper. The mother has come. When the door opens, the adult snow leopard stands there, powerful, tense, ready to protect what is hers. For a heartbeat, the frozen world holds its breath. Then the cub steps between them, crying out, choosing not with instinct alone, but with memory. The cub hesitates, torn between warmth and blood. Then it walks to its mother. The two disappear into the storm, leaving only silence behind. In the days that follow, the cabin feels larger, emptier. He chops wood, cuts meat, stares into the fire, but something is missing. Survival continues, yet the rhythm has changed. In the quiet after loss, even a hardened hunter can feel the weight of absence. Then, one pale morning, shapes appear near the cabin. Not one leopard, but several. Calm, silent. At the hunter's door lies a single deer, lifeless, placed deliberately at the threshold, an offering. When he opens the door, he finds himself surrounded not by threat, but by quiet acknowledgement. The mother stands among them, watching. And from the group, the cub runs forward, stronger now, alive, because of a choice made in the coldest night of the year. In a land where the cold erases footprints overnight, some bonds remain. The hunter stands beneath the vast Siberian sky, surrounded by wild creatures who owe him nothing, yet chose to return. At minus 71 degrees, mercy is rare, and trust is even rarer. But in the frozen heart of Yakutia, for one quiet morning, predator and human share the same wind without fear. If this story stayed with you, let me know. Would you have opened that door at minus 71 degrees Celsius? I want to hear your answer below.